Welcome to Wrestling Normality, the Cool Cast.
The Cool Cast.
Joined as always with Travis.
Is Aaron wearing glasses or something?
He's pretty cool.
Come on.
Pretty cool.
Is that why it's the Cool Cast?
Yeah, it's the Cool Cast. You know why it's so cool?
Why is it so cool?
I'm glad you asked. Because I've been riding a lot of motorcycles, and I feel pretty cool, man. I feel pretty darn cool, and I gotta wear my glasses all the time and be like, yeah, I'm pretty cool.
I hate it.
Oh, no.
I don't like the Cool Cast. I'm not a fan.
No, but seriously, I actually have been riding my motorcycle a lot, and
That's
I've
cool.
been really, really enjoying it. I'm watching a lot of well, actually, specifically one motorcycle-based YouTube channel. It's a dealership, and they're trying to sell you motorcycles the whole time. But if you can avoid that, you get some pretty cool information. What?
Yeah, what the hell?
Dude,
What?
dude, there's some breaking news.
Yeah.
What?
Apparently,
Wait,
No, here we go.
no, we had
Breaking news, here we go.
Apparently, Eddie Van Halen just died.
Yeah.
It said of cancer, which,
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably...
Andy Van Halen died?
Yeah, Andy Van Hurler.
I mean, if I was going to...
Andy Van Hagar. Just...
Not Andy Van Hagar. Oh, God, I'm clipping.
Yes, you are.
Oh, boy.
If I was going to guess, though, I mean, it's got to be lung cancer. The dude smoked like a chimney for years and years and years.
Was he a smoky boy?
Let me
That's
put it
sad,
to you
though.
this way. It's super sad because he's amazing. He was the birth of shred guitarists. He really was. He's a
So
phenomenal.
he's the one to blame.
He is, absolutely. He's kind of the reason why Paul Gilbert made a drill with picks on the end of it and went and drilled on the guitar. It was amazing. Paul Gilbert is a legend. But
That's awful. I'm so sad.
he's so much of a smoker, though, that when they built his, they called it the Frankenstein. They made a tribute version, a really expensive tribute version. They even burnt in a cigarette burn on the headstock because he always had a cigarette up in there. So I mean,
That's crazy.
he smoked a lot.
That's a lot of smoking.
Yeah.
Sorry to drop the bad news.
Right? But I mean,
right now.
it's.
How did you guys both see it at the same time?
Well, we're in the same room.
Yes.
So
that's one part of
That's
it.
one part of it.
I get news breaks on my phone. That's why I'm sad all the time. That's why I'm always angry. That's why I'm always upset, because I get, news breaks sent to my phone. And it sent me that. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah. So that sucks.
yeah, it sucks a lot.
Why is everybody dying, man?
Well, because everyone gets old eventually and then dies
Wasn't
after
old,
that.
though.
65
I
is not
smoked
old.
Like a fucking,
I don't think anybody gets old anymore.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah. Because this is 2020.
And
Can't do that anymore.
We don't get a chance to get old. We die too fast.
No, we just die.
I mean,
Oh.
that is kind of what's happening.
I suppose.
65 is not old.
No, it's not.
Like,
80 and 90 is old, you know. But 65, like if you put it in context, like if you say like 55, and you average person dies around 70, that's like 20 years. It's 20 years. So then you think about someone get born in the time that they're 20. If someone's watching this and they're 20 years old right now, your entire existence between 50 and 70. That's a long damn time.
Yeah.
People always kind of get concerned about turning like a certain age or something like that.
Yeah,
And
like
usually,
30.
a lot of people are concerned with 30
Or 40.
And I'm like, dude, like the amount of time that you've lived your entire life, you have that and then some going.
Yeah.
And you don't even remember the first 10 years. You probably don't. Some people do. I didn't.
I don't
Like
remember the last
15,
24.
20. I don't remember the last 27 years.
Oh, he just chopped me.
Right?
That's a 24.
Really, it's only kicked in for the last 3 years.
Honestly, my memory is so spotty of everything. So I don't
Your
really
entire life.
remember anything. Most of my memories are just memories of people telling me my memories.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
At this point.
that's like positive reinforcement, but it's obviously flawed because it wasn't actually your memories.
Yeah.
That's how the Mandela effect happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the fucking Mandela effect.
Yeah, me too. I think we had a whole episode on it, as a matter of
We
fact.
did.
But, that's how it happens.
Should we do another one? Because I have one for you real quick.
Well, if
real
you have
quick.
a
I mean, go for it. We don't have to do a whole
It
other
blew
episode.
my
but-
mind.
I'm always down for a quickie.
Okay, somebody,
Somebody
who knows
that
Mr.
used
Rogers?
to know.
Who knows Mr. Rogers' theme song?
Oh, I know this
Real
one
well.
already.
Oh, if you know it, then
I already
Aaron,
know
do you
this,
know
yeah.
it? His-
Yeah, I definitely
his theme
know.
song?
I was trying to remember exactly the lyrics. Would you be my neighbor? Yeah, that thing.
Do the very beginning. The very beginning.
I don't remember if I remember the very beginning of it.
It's a wonderful.
Day in the neighborhood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you know that he doesn't say it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood?
Oh,
This is stupid. It's not going to impress you.
It's no, actually, it kind of blew my mind.
Well, that's 'cause you're dumb.
It's a wonderful day in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
He's very specific. It's only that neighborhood.
Yeah.
oh yeah. That's about as boring as like the whole "No, I am your father" thing,
Or the
like,
Berenstein.
Oh yeah, Berenstain.
Okay, the
Remember the
Berenstein
fucking
Bears
stupid
blew my mind.
bears.
I got one more for you. I got one for you. Who watched E.T. a lot? Who knows E.T.?
I've seen E.T. one time.
I saw it the one time also, and I never wanted to watch it again. Not
The
because it was
only
scary,
thing-
which for some people, a lot of people think that movie's scary.
Scary.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah, some people thought it was scary. I don't.
I've
get that.
the
no
only
idea
thing
why.
I remember about E.T., because I love it, is when they're dressed up for Halloween. And he goes, ouch. And he tries to, like, heal the kid because he's dressed up as, like, a zombie.
Oh.
And that was, like, my favorite thing
That's-
ever.
that's
But
pretty
that's
good.
the only thing I remember about E.T.
That is pretty good, though.
So whatever you're going to say is not going to blow my mind.
Well, what's the famous line from that movie?
Ouch.
Ouch. I just told you all I remember is
not
them
ouch.
saying ouch.
I'm
That's
clipping
all
again.
I remember. Well, the E.T. phone
No,
home
it's-
thing, right?
Yeah.
Because I hear people say
Yeah.
that, but I don't remember it from the movie.
Yeah, it's just been
But
repeated.
apparently that's incorrect.
Yeah. Why are we
It's
surprised?
E.T. home phone.
Why are we surprised that people's memories are wrong?
I mean, we shouldn't be
you
surprised
know-
at all.
We see it all the time.
I've
in
played a
eyewitness
lot of
testimony.
Among Us lately, and that just confirms that like identification, like witness accounts, are so bad.
It's
No,
awful.
eyewitness accounts are the worst.
It's already been proven that you basically can't trust it.
That game intensely reiterates it.
And the problem is from playing the game the one time, and I think I have an okay short term memory. As soon as I see something happening, and then someone hits, like whatever, it's like emergency
report,
meeting or
yeah.
whatever, or dead body found or something like that. I've forgotten absolutely everything that just happened.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea what colors I was looking at. I have no idea anything. That was like, if that was like not the best explanation for why probably eyewitness testimony is the worst,
Yeah.
I can't think of a better one.
We were playing the game and I saw two people in a room together and I knew one of them was going to kill the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So I left and doubled back and one of them was dead and I couldn't remember the colors.
Yeah.
And it was literally 5 seconds. And yes, I have brain problems, but my short term's not usually that bad. But
That
it's just it can't be trusted. I
Yeah.
don't know why. This is the other thing that pisses me off with like the Mandela effect.
Right.
Why is your explanation the hardest one?
Well, multiple
To accomplish.
parallel universes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
of
it
course.
can't- the simpler option is you misremembered.
Yeah. You're fucking
Or
wrong.
it's a
But
parallel universe leaking into our universe.
They can't be wrong, though.
It's so stupid.
They can't be wrong.
It's so
I
dumb.
don't.
It's not-
Huh?
It's impossible to be that wrong, Cody.
Right,
I
yeah,
guess
of course.
so.
Like,
Well, it's
Just like every noise you hear is a fucking ghost.
Yeah. It's always a ghost.
well, have you played Phantasmophobia?
That game's
Because it is
dumb.
actually.
That's not scary.
Dude, this game is so good.
It's
so
stupid.
good. Fuck you.
It's
I love that
shitty.
game.
It's terrible. They need to fix everything.
Don't listen to him, Aaron. Don't listen to him.
Listen
He's
to me,
stupid.
Aaron. Travis is dumb.
No, Cody's just a not fun boy.
I just don't understand why people. What is the famous thing? Isn't it Occam's razor or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
That the simplest explanation is usually the right one. And that's true most of the time. Like it's not going to be
Ahmed's razor.
Occam's.
Ahmed.
Right? I'm saying that right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not going to be a fucking parallel dimension that's leaking into ours and changing some stuff from what you remember, or you forgot.
Yeah.
Like, why are you more likely to believe that? It's like these fucking people, and I know we're probably going to get banned, whatever, but during COVID.
Yeah. Oh, COVID.
That don't want,
he said the word.
They think it's a hoax, but then when I go to take
he said both of the words.
Temperature, they think it's killing their brain cells.
Yeah.
Why are you believing the stuff that's the hardest to believe?
That is probably the most frustrating thing is people like have no understanding of how something works, so they're just immediately afraid of it. Right? Like,
but they're willing to believe the most outlandish shit.
Of course, yeah. Because it's fun to believe in shit that is like ridiculous.
It's not for me.
It is.
It's infuriating.
It is for people who don't understand, right?
Like Travis.
I understand completely.
I believe you.
I believe you. I feel like I talk about this too much, so we can move on. But it's a constant source of frustration in my life. Just the fact that people are willing to believe the weirdest shit,
right?
But unwilling to accept the most obvious shit. Like,
yeah.
God damn it.
I mean,
yeah, the parallel universe changed the fucking Berenstain Bears. It's not that you're stupid and you were 4 when you read that stupid book.
Right. And everyone, of course, when you're 4, you're going to pronounce everything perfectly, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to remember that perfectly.
Completely. These fucking people that say they have a fucking ghost or alien experience when they're 3, and they're like, no, it happened just like, fuck you. Nothing that you saw when you were 3 happened the way you think it happened.
Yep.
I don't remember what happened to me last week. Okay?
You're a little bit of a bad example.
Case, but still, most people can't remember what happened to them a month ago.
Yeah.
Okay?
Agreed.
So how do you remember what happened to you when you were 3?
Your brain is set up very well to just get rid of shit that it doesn't deem useful. You know, what you ate last week is not important. So it's gonna go away. The name of some random book you read when you were a kid, it's gonna go away, you know? And when you go
Rogers saying this neighborhood instead of the neighborhood.
Yeah. It's a tiny little detail that your body...
The question is why do we plug in random information?
Because
like, this is what I remember.
When our brain goes to recall information, it's trying to... every single time it recalls it, it's like, okay, this is how much data is supposed to be there. And then it looks and goes, hey, there's not that much data there. This probably goes there. That probably goes there.
It's the same way deja vu works.
Yep.
That's what deja vu is. It's you're recognizing something, kind of, and then it's filling in the rest for you.
Yep. There's all of these processes that run in your brain for so many different things. It's the same reason why we get sick when we wear VR headsets and you see movement in there and you physically move and it doesn't move and you feel sick because your brain goes, hey, that's not right. I don't know what's going on. You know, there's no reason for you to feel sick, but you do. And this is the same kind of thing. You know, your brain is pulling some information and it's going, well, that's not right. Let's put this there. That looks good. Process that, because that's all your subconscious going and making all these decisions for you, popping it into your consciousness, and you're like, yeah, okay, that sounds right.
Yeah, I've heard Cody do that.
Yeah.
Rough, buddy.
Okay. All right, guys.
Basically, your subconscious is an asshole that's just dumb, and you're like, fuck it, just throw that out there.
It just makes me
your subconscious
mad,
is just
dude.
a big dumb asshole that just
I wish
constantly
so
like
mad.
This goes there. And you're like, are you sure?
Now.
And it's like, yep, this is here now.
That makes sense. Let's do that.
That's good. That's good.
And then not only that, but it's a big enough asshole that when you do try to remember things, and then it makes you be surprised
it's like,
for itself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's interesting.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know why it makes me so mad. Probably because everything makes me mad. But
I mean, that makes sense, right? Everything
No,
makes
but like,
sense.
it's so
like
silly.
legitimately, you're like, Berenstain Bears? What?
I love it. Does anybody remember that?
Whoa.
You're stupid.
God, this is what it should be. It really was. And it's too much of an
I
asshole
haven't
to
thought of
admit
those
it's wrong.
stupid bears since I was like 5.
Right.
Assholes.
That would be the problem. We've identified the problem.
Fucking idiot brain takes over. Okay, the bears.
Da bears.
The bears.
The bears. So, Aaron, I had to hold on to this story. I had to tell Cody this story just so that I'd remembered to tell you because it made me laugh so hard.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Sweet.
No, guy, that's why I told you is because I knew you'd forget it.
I might remember when you start talking about it.
So I was at
50-50
clinicals this week, right?
Okay.
And we're in somebody's room, a patient's room. And they can't move that well, so we're kind of, moving them around for him.
And something
And
dumb happens and you laugh your ass off leaving the room, almost peeing yourself because you think it's so funny. Is that how the story
no,
ends?
well, I laughed really hard,
That's
but it was
how all of
perfectly
Travis's
acceptable to laugh
stories
this time.
This is our medical professionals, people.
No, but
Anyway,
like this
go
time
ahead.
it was acceptable to laugh. I was allowed to laugh.
I was allowed.
That's a welcome change,
That's new for sure.
right? Yeah.
Usually somebody's like
But-
dying and he's laughing in the corner.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't
he
do
would
that.
never
But like,
do that.
But it's probably happened.
This person starts farting, right? We're jostling them around. They start busting. Keep in mind, this
I
person
do
is an
remember.
elderly person,
Sure.
and they're going like it's like just a bunch of little rapid farts, and they start laughing and go, "Machine Gun Kelly." And then the nurse that I was with goes, "That doesn't sound like a rapper." And without missing a beat, this old person looks her dead in the eye and goes, "Nope, sounds like shit."
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
I fucking died. Like some of the shit old people say gets. I'm like, where did you even know Machine Gun Kelly from?
Facebook, obviously.
Probably, actually.
Yeah, that's how.
He's the guy that dressed up in a dress, right? And everybody got mad at him.
Wasn't there like
still
a
don't
gangster
understand that.
named Machine Gun Kelly?
Do what? Huh?
Wasn't there like a gangster named Machine
I
Gun
thought
Kelly?
it was Machine Gun Tommy.
I
And
don't know.
that's why he took that name.
I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Right. I don't remember.
Maybe it,
If it was Tommy,
My dad
are you
always
thinking of a
told-
machine
Tommy
gun
gun.
called a Tommy gun?
That's what he's thinking of.
Which
maybe.
Yeah.
Machine
There's a
Gun
reason why it's
Tommy.
called a Tommy gun.
Because there was
it's a
Machine
Thompson.
Gun Tommy,
Thompson.
you see.
Yeah,
Yeah. Those are cool guns.
those are awesome guns. You know what's
My
funny?
dad used to tell me
Someone-
that I was related to Babyface Nelson.
I've heard him tell you that.
Did you know that guy's name is not Nelson at all?
I kind of figured.
Where the fuck did he get Babyface Nelson from?
Who's
He's not even
Babyface
named
Nelson?
Nelson.
It's a old 1930s gangster,
That's cool. I feel like I should know about this.
right? I have no
Yep.
idea what he
Yeah.
did. I just know that that's
Any
what he was.
relation to Kid Twist? They had the best names.
He wasn't in the Dark Lotus. No.
Dude,
Kid Twist does sound like a fucking Juggalo rapper.
I had to throw that one in there. Joe would appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Joe would have appreciated that.
Oh, that's amazing. Holy crap.
But no, I don't know what Babyface Nelson did, but his name's not Nelson at all.
What is it?
Dad's like, yep, he's a Nelson. He's
Stevenson?
really. I can't remember. Hold on, I'll tell you.
well, it's because your dad and kind of your whole family likes to just make shit up for no reason. Usually, like
Yeah, we do, don't we?
it, like 90% of the time, it's not anything that's like dangerous by any means. Just like random information that's just totally useless because it's fake. But you know,
It turns out that'll get you into trouble, though.
Yeah,
like as
no
I found out
way.
through life. Thanks, Dad.
yeah,
No way.
no shit. But it's just one of those things. Like,
Lying gets you
Okay,
in
you
trouble?
ready? You ready for the actual name of Babyface Nelson?
I think it's going to be
Sure.
like John Stevenson.
John J. Stevenson.
Cody, you're not horribly far off. It's Lester Joseph Gillis.
Oh. Damn, I should have known Lester. They're all
And
named
he had
Lester.
an alias that went by. Okay, that's why. He had the alias George Nelson.
Oh,
Oh,
Babyface Nelson. Is it one of those ironic
Yeah, like-
names? Was he actually a babyface?
I mean, looking at his picture, he does have a pretty baby face.
Oh, okay. They like to give
Fair
those
enough.
ironic names.
right. Like a big,
You remember the Lollipop
weenie?
Kids?
Big weenie.
Big Weenie Billy. But do you remember the lollipop kids at the beginning of the Wizard of Oz? Like that one that looks
Lizard
really
of Oz?
constipated.
Did you say the Lizard of Oz?
That'd be a very
The
different
Lizard of
movie.
Oz.
I want to see
But the
that
one that
movie.
gets like looks really constipated and like red face. He's like, "Where's the lollipop kids?"
You might
That's what Babyface
know
Nelson
my
looks
answer
like.
to this, but no, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen
Okay.
that movie.
That was a very long time. I don't know why, but I just remember the lollipop kids.
Kigs.
Kids. Maybe that's a bad thing. I should.
Big weenie. I like that. I like that. That's your idea of a mobster name.
You know, it's just one of those things.
Big weenie.
I'm kind of terrible at thinking on my feet. So your brain just goes, okay, you need to say something
Big
here.
weenie.
And you're like, big weenie? Let's go for that. Sure.
Oh God.
That's that asshole portion of the brain going, this sounds right.
Big weenie.
Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys?
Kid
Oh,
twist.
boy.
So, getting all the way back 20 minutes later to my motorcycle thing.
That what we were talking about?
Yes, it's how we started
Well,
this
let's
whole
call him.
conversation. I've been watching that YouTube channel, and one of the things that I heard about them talking about is apparently a lot of Europeans, they pay a ludicrous amount of money to fly over here, rent a motorcycle, and then motorcycle around the country. And I'm watching this. I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. Grab a fucking Harley or something and ride around for a while. I mean, it seems like a cool vacation. You get to do some stuff, but Harleys are like not the most reliable motorcycles you can get, and I couldn't imagine like coming here riding like 1,000 miles and then your bike breaking down. You're like, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
And then I thought, like, wait, are you?
Rest in
How's
peace, Disco.
international driving work? Do you like if you have a motorcycle license in a different country? Does that transfer, or do you need to like start your trip off by being like, "Hey, I need to get a motorcycle license because I want to ride around the whole country"?
That's a good question.
You're like, how does that work?
No. I don't understand why people like motorcycles.
Hello?
It's a lot more fun when you do it, because you always get hooked in because you're like, that thing's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
They're just so loud.
You know, Harleys are loud, but other bikes, like if you got like a Kawasaki Vulcan or something like that,
Loud.
Yeah, it did.
I hear them.
they're not.
Oh, now it's back.
A Kawasaki Vulcan or like
so annoying.
it's all about how you drive. If you drive like an asshole, then yeah, someone's gonna hear you. But you're probably hearing like 30 bikes go by that you don't hear at all, and
Yeah,
you don't register that because you don't hear them.
True.
You're just hearing
Okay,
the
I'm
assholes.
genuinely curious. Have you guys just been talking to each other this entire time and didn't even notice that my internet went out?
No,
Yes.
didn't notice.
In fact, we have. But yeah, so
Fair enough.
if because you could get like a smaller bike with a good exhaust system on it that muffles it, and they're just fun. Oh, we just got your messages though.
Saw your message, buddy.
But
Oh, good.
Just got it.
but and it'd be fun. And if you're worried about like sound, like that's just assholes. That's all that is.
There's people
And
now that go up and down the fucking highway right by, because Carl's is right there.
right.
And just at night, like after 8 o'clock, just back and forth the whole fucking
That's
night.
obnoxious.
It's so fucking
I
annoying.
own a straight piped Harley. I don't like the fact that it's straight piped, mind you, and I will be putting on the original exhaust again because for one, it'll run better, and for two, it sounds much better. Like if you have a good exhaust on your bike, like it not only is it quieter and nicer to ride, but like it sounds better. It's got like a lower tone to it that's like throatier and like brrr, rather than like.
Aaron likes those throaty voice.
fucking hate it.
So, hold on.
What?
Why does noise necessarily matter? Don't you want it to be like not crazy ass noisy?
Yeah,
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, you
I'm
definitely.
complaining about the
okay.
noise, and he's
You-
saying that's assholes.
Yeah.
Not most actual bikes.
Because in order, like,
So do you actually have a thing that like you choose to make it more noisy? Like you can?
yes,
assume so, yeah.
absolutely. In fact, on my
They do it on
bike,
cars, too.
you just take the muffler off.
They do it all the time to the fucking muscle cars.
Yeah, Well, they put like glass packs on there, right? And they put a different exhaust system on them that not only makes them louder, but they sound more aggressive. And glass packs are really cool,
So annoying.
but they are very obnoxious.
Everybody should just drive Priuses.
Right?
I just want no noise.
It's so funny too because like I ride a fucking Harley and then I also love my Prius.
You have a Prius, yeah.
I love my Prius, and it's just like
So I only hate you half the time.
right. But I will be getting the original exhaust back on my bike because
That's cool.
for one I want it to run better because it's always nice for it to run a little bit better, but. It sounds so much better when it has the original exhaust on it. Like, because I have a friend whose name is Tim, and he works on my bike for me once in a while. And he has a bike very similar to mine. He has like 6 Harleys,
That's
and
too many Harleys.
it's. I mean,
That's far too many Harleys.
but anyway,
Yeah.
he has like 6 Harleys, and one of them has the
Have
same
one.
engine as mine. And he turned that one on, and I heard that. I'm like, it's so much quieter and sounds so much better. I'm like, that'd be.
That's what you want?
Yeah, that's what I want. I want it to sound like that because it sounds awesome instead
Tell
of.
him he has too many
So
Harleys.
did you change it to whatever you have, and then now you got to change it back, or
that's
was
the way
it
No,
you buy
I,
it, right?
I bought it this way. A lot of people like to straight pipe them because they're loud, and
Because they're dickholes.
seriously, that's the reason why they do it. And then their explanation is like loud pipes save lives. Like that's the thing, you know. And the thing is you don't hear, and because we've all driven on the highway, and we don't hear a dude driving a Harley until they're like right fucking next to you.
It's the people trying to enjoy their
yeah, and then I
fucking day
usually
that hear it.
scream really loud.
Yeah, and that guy.
Like I'll be driving down the highway and he buzzes right past my window and it makes me scream. I'm like, oh,
Everything makes you scream,
yeah,
Travis.
the reason why people
no.
I've seen the statistics because I researched this before buying a bike in the first place. Is 98% of motorcycle accidents, 98, involve one of two things, or sometimes both. A lot of times both. Either alcohol or excessive speeding.
Yeah. That's the other thing. People that fucking drive motorcycles are fucking douchebags when it comes to speeding.
Yep.
Yeah, they're big douchebags. Every one of them that owns a motorcycle.
I said most. I did not say all of them.
Well,
Everyone.
I totally agree with you.
Everyone. All of them. Every
There's no
last
exceptions
one.
to the rule.
There is
Yeah.
not one person who owns a motorcycle that is not a douchebag.
Even if they're talking to us right now.
Even if they're one of our oldest and best friends. Douchebag.
Douchebag. No,
As soon as your
absolutely.
butt touches the seat, it just turns you into a...
The problem is, and this is like the main thing, is
a good
that like if you get something like a Hayabusa, which is like a ridiculous motorcycle, it
It's
has
a lot of fun to say, too.
yeah, right, Hayabusa.
Man, Hayabusa.
It's also
is
an
probably
armor
not
from
the-
Halo 3.
I was going to say
Right.
it's probably not the same company, but Hayabusa makes some great kickboxing gear.
Oh yeah? Definitely not the same company.
How do you know?
Because
They're
they're made
dabbling. They
just,
like to dibble dabble.
dabbling. So the
Did Bungie make Hayabusas?
no. So the Hayabusa has like 180 horsepower, and the bike weighs like 550
Is that
pounds.
a lot? I don't know things about
So,
things.
Could
For-
you imagine 550 pounds of 180 horses? Like if 180 horses weighed 550 pounds. It's just like,
I'm just picturing a bunch of tiny horses.
just like pulling a motorcycle down the road.
Oh, fuck.
But basically, what that is you have a shitload of horsepower in relation to how much you weigh, right?
Can you explain horsepower and why it's
Yeah,
called
why do we
horsepower?
measure things in horsepower?
Please. And make it make sense.
Can we measure them in foot power?
Yeah, can you make it make sense?
It was legitimately way back in the day. It was legitimately how much a horse could pull through a
Yeah.
field versus an old carbureted engine could also pull through a field.
Yes,
This-
why do we
So
still do
you're
that?
telling me
because
you're telling me is that the motor factory, wherever they make these motors,
At
they
the-
have a
at the
specialist,
motor
right?
store.
At the motor
they
store,
do not
have a specialist,
calibrate
and
to
they're
real
like,
horses anymore.
Well, that's what I was asking. Why do we still call it horsepower if we're not, does it correlate to horsepower?
It's for the same reason that we measure things in feet, even
well, that's
though
because we're right.
See, I thought that they'd hook.
it
Like,
has to
I
be
thought they'd
based
hook
on
the car.
something.
I thought that they'd hook the car up to like this big stone block, right? And they'd drive the car, and if it could drive the block, then they'd get like, say, 100 horses, and they'd try to drag the block.
Yeah, see,
And they're like, nope, can't drag the block. Throw another few horses on.
I honestly thought it like correlated to horses.
Yeah,
It
no, I
used
really
to.
did.
No, I thought it still did.
No, not anymore.
Well, then I have a problem with it. They shouldn't call it horsepower.
Yeah.
Well, it used to
should
be
call it,
correlated to feet,
gas power.
but it's not feet anymore.
No, yeah, it is.
No,
We're
it's-
smart and we're right.
It's God damn it.
We're right about that.
Yeah?
But the horsepower thing,
Yeah.
that's silly.
Oh,
but
okay.
anyways, 500-pound horse. What's going on?
So there's 500 100-pound horses. And they're all inside this motorcycle, right?
So
They're all driving motorcycles.
anyway, this bike is crazy, crazy, crazy powerful for
So,
for how
that's
much
a-
it weighs.
Not being a dick, not trying to get it off the rails. That is a lot of horsepower. I
For
don't know things
for a
about
motorcycle,
motors.
yes. You know,
Okay, what's a lot of motors power?
Okay. We're not trying to be dicks.
lot
We
of-
don't know anything
No, it's
about
okay.
motors.
Like, what's the
I'm
normal
letting him try to finish
for a
his-
horse? What's the normal horsepower for like just an average bike? What's the
So
average?
my bike is about 65 horsepower, and it's got a very large engine. It's a 1340 cc engine, which is very large. A lot of them are like.
saying a lot of things that I don't understand.
Anyway, it's a big engine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big V twin. It's got two pistons that do this.
Okay, cool.
And
So
understand
it's
these.
got 1,340 milliliters that can be in the engine. Is that what it is? Is that what a CC
no,
is?
cubic centimeters. So you're kind of on the
Oh.
right. Its displacement is
We are
1340.
so stupid when
Anyway,
it comes to this shit.
It's okay.
I don't know
So,
cars.
I don't know.
basically,
Okay.
it's a big engine, right? And it has 65 horsepower. It feels pretty fast, right? And when you get on that thing, it's trying to like tear away from you, but not like bad. Like you start to get on it when you want to, it'll be there. When you don't want to, it won't be there.
But when someone doesn't know how to ride a bike and they just
Yes.
hit it, they die.
Absolutely. And if someone goes in and they're like, "Oh, I want a Hayabusa," that thing has 180 horsepower. Mind you, my bike weighs almost 800 pounds. It's a very heavy bike, huge, right? And it only has 65 horsepower. Some of those things have like 45 horsepower. That's pretty average, actually. Then you quadruple that to 180, even 200 horsepower on these things, and it weighs even less.
Oh,
You'd imagine like that is really, really fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
So, hold on. So, here's my question.
Okay.
It's like the more horsepower a bike has or a car is the faster they could go. So you're telling me if I get a group of horses together and they start running,
We're back
they'll start
onto
running
this.
faster with the more horses they have. So like if I get like 600 horses, they'll start going the speed of light.
Yeah, that's basically what horsepower
Definitely how
means.
that works. But
That's what I was always
Just horses.
confused about. Because they would say, like, oh, this has 300 horses or whatever. And I'm like, why does that make it go fast? Because if you just line up 300
Right.
horses, they don't run faster.
the correlation
only
is
go
no
like 20
longer
miles an hour.
that specific.
See, so I'm dumb. Because I thought that too. I was like, but if you put them... I've watched horse races. They don't run any faster just because they're next to each other.
Basically, what happened was they did a one horse test, right?
Right.
And then they just
Use
scaled
that
that
for
up.
everything.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's just like
That makes sense.
Actually, Alicia's listening in the other room,
doesn't.
and she texted me, a little article, and it's the power of a horse versus a steam engine in the 18th century. So it was pulling power, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pulling
That's
power.
what he's been saying.
That's all it is.
This whole time. He's
yeah.
been saying
Yeah.
that. He
But
told
the
me.
entire
you just
time.
like to make jokes and then just keep talking over me, so
But
it's cool.
funny though.
It is funny.
100%.
So
It makes me
That
laugh.
makes more sense now. But man, my whole life.
I kind of wanted to just see if horses could just break the sound barrier. If you got like 2,000 of them.
I thought,
So how it
why
would
don't
work.
we just use horses if they're actually that fast?
Right. But so what happens is you get a bike like that just you can imagine is just unbelievably fast,
Yeah,
and
too
then you
fast.
get probably a lot of guys who are not as experienced as they probably should be
And they're
because
douchebags.
they're douchebags and
Yeah, because they ride bicycles.
in bicycle.
I ride a bicycle.
I mean, it's there are two wheels. It is
How many
by-
horses does my bicycle have?
Roughly about 10.
Ooh.
If you're really trying to ride as fast as you can, it's about 10 horsepower.
Yeah, so I'm more like 6.
Oh, you fuck off! My legs can't
Yeah.
move anything that 10 horses
I'm
could.
more like a 6.
On a geared bicycle, you can.
Yeah. I
be
didn't
like
ask how many horses
0.25
I
horses.
have. I asked my bike. And set up in a way to make it go faster.
Did your bike answer?
Anyways, let's
curious
let
now.
Aaron finish this Hayabusa thing because I'm actually
Wait, hold on.
interested.
Do airplanes measure in horsepower?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes,
do
they do.
They do. So what are they, like 8
Horses
million
can't fly,
horsepower?
About 10,000 per engine.
Are there Pegasus?
That's less than I would assume.
Uh,
Really?
it's about that. Now, if we're talking like prop planes, then it's usually about like 800 per engine.
Now, follow-up question. Why do you know all this off the top of your head?
I like planes.
I guess so.
How
That's
come
cool.
you know about planes?
Because I'm just asking
So,
questions
okay.
and you're like, you have actual answers. It's kind of cool. Anyways.
But I figured out why we can't get 1,000 horses together and break the sound barrier. Because it turns out when you get that many horses, you just turn into a plane and fly away.
That makes sense. Sure. That checks out. That math checks out.
Yep. Okay, so
Hayabusa. Go on. No, this is good. Come on.
God damn it.
This has been awesome. This is great.
I know. I've been just trying, like, if I could just get further into the
You
story.
have been like...
No, I get about a halfway through a sentence, and then Travis is like,
Yeah.
flying fucking horses!
Yeah.
Flying fucking horses, dude!
You're inching your way down the field. You're getting there. You're going to score a
making it.
touchdown. It's okay.
I'm actually really pleased right now because I just did the stupid loud thing, and I'm watching my compressor, and it actually kept it from clipping, and I'm very
God
happy
damn
with
it.
that.
Oh, I know. I want one so bad. That's my next
God,
investment, I
it's
think.
so nice. I got to get another one because Cody needs one too, but he doesn't scream as much as I do.
I scream a lot, especially
scream
when I'm
that
playing
much.
scary games.
Ton of
And I
times.
only need one because there's only one of me. I, don't
used
have
to
a
yell
Cody.
more because
Yeah,
I would
it's
yell
true.
at Travis. That doesn't happen that much
Did,
anymore.
yeah, we'd get into yelling matches, but
Now
now
we
we just yell
piss
at
off
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Because we're dumb. Anyways, Hayabusa does things.
And so the problem is that bike's so fast. In first gear, it has six gears, like
Okay.
a car, basically. And the first gear can get all the way up to 70.
That's a lot.
And it gets there
In first
fast.
gear?
Yeah.
Damn.
The problem is
Are you there for a minute? Like, because that'd be weird.
you can go 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds on a Hayabusa.
Oh, that's really fast.
That's dangerous.
How do you hold on?
Yeah.
It's really, really, really dangerous.
On a bike?
It's so fast that if you were to go like, and you're sitting at a dead stop and you're in first gear and you pull the throttle all the way through, the bike will flip out from under you and do a backflip. It has so much torque
Wow.
in relation to how much it weighs.
Wow.
It's just
Is
ridiculous.
this a street bike?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's street legal?
Yes, of course.
You could outrun a policeman on that, no problem.
Oh yeah, like that'd be no
Are
problem.
these the fastest ones?
He ain't catching you.
Nope. This is just a normal, what they call a super sport bike.
God, that's fucking... They got to be stupid expensive, huh?
How much? Yeah, this has got to be like a $20,000 motorcycle.
Nope. You could get probably like a 2012 or 2013. It's a Gen 2 Hayabusa for probably around $9,000.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
No.
There's not much. It's
Hey,
a
Cody,
motorcycle, dude. Like they're not going to be that expensive, you know. Motorcycles, and you could buy.
Hang on. Go ahead.
You could buy a brand new Kawasaki Vulcan, which is a really fun bike for like $7,000. Brand spanking new 2020.
Damn. Did Spock make it?
Huh.
I like that.
I got a smile. I'm happy with that.
You know, actually, one thing that I learned about Star Trek this week, did you know Data was the crazy guy from fucking
Independence
Day?
Yeah, I did.
I had no
Didn't
idea
watch
that was
Star
him.
Trek, so I don't know who Data is. But
Uh,
apparently he's the crazy guy from Independence Day. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I did, actually.
Were you going to tell me something stupid, Travis? 'Cause
Probably.
You kept saying Cody.
I was
Cody,
I was gonna say we
Cody.
could be the real Fast Boys instead of just an Apex now.
You want to go? You want us both to get
Hayabusa.
Hayabusas?
You would both die.
Yeah, I'm never going to.
Yeah, we get both. What's going so slow?
What? Oh, God damn it. Travis.
How long ago?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
good,
Cool.
good.
Yeah, just don't start from the beginning. Make sure to click on the spot where it's ended, and right at the end, and click on your timeline so you know the little thingies up there, and then hit R, and then it should start going again from that spot. Yeah, definitely clap again. 4022. 4022 is when he restarted. And I'm doing that because when I go to line up the audio, I got to remember that.
Yeah. It's tiny and really slow now.
Yeah.
Why is it tiny and really slow? It's kind of like my penis.
Make sure to clap.
Okay. Clap. There we go.
But seriously, though,
I'm not even gonna look at Hayabusa. That's how scared of them I am.
yeah, no, they are like legitimately. This is how people die. Is like they've never ridden a bike before. They think Hayabusas are cool because they are kind of cool. But if you are not ready to deal with a bike that fast, stay the fuck away from it. You know, because that thing will kill you.
Yeah, I feel like you need some experience to ride that bike.
That bike wants to kill you. That's exactly what it wants to do. It's like either you're going to be perfect or I'm going to kill you.
That's crazy. What about the I see the ninjas a lot. Those are very popular.
Those are very similar to Hayabusas. Now,
Ninja?
you can get...
They're cool looking,
They're really cool. And if you get like a Ninja 650 or a 600, those are decent bikes. And actually, 600 is probably a little still too... If you were starting out, you'd probably want a 500, actually. An older
still
Ninja.
Stupid.
They're pretty fast. Yeah. But...
they have a lot of horses.
Kawasaki's really cool because they actually have like little settings on them. You can put in C mode, and it makes the throttle response a lot slower.
Oh.
So they're a lot more forgiving.
Oh, that's good.
Is there
Yeah,
a D
and then-
mode where it's even slower than that?
No, C is the slowest. But the thing that's interesting about
Do they come with training wheels?
they do not.
Oh, that sucks.
You could
Could
make
you
it into a
imagine-
trike though.
Could you imagine
exists.
going 70 miles an hour down a highway with training wheels on?
It exists.
That'd be awesome.
Legit, I've seen it. It's a
boy.
thing, and I've seen it because a lot of people do Harley conversions to where they do a trike version of a bike that was originally because they do Harley trikes that are just trikes. They're supposed to be
Yeah, I
trikes.
think trikes are dumb.
They are.
I think
But
we
to-
should do a sidecar on Aaron's motorcycle.
Sidecars are very difficult to drive.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult because one direction you can drive perfectly fine, but then if you try to like make a right turn, the whole bike will go try to
Jesus.
turn over on you.
That's probably not what you want.
No,
Yeah,
They
but
do
that's like
make-
the ultimate expression of friendship, right? Because one of you has all the control and the other one's in a little box on the side that, you know, well, you just die over there.
You just die. Oh, shit. That's funny.
Well, I'll tell you what.
stupid.
We'll do this. I will. Whenever you finally make it down here, Trav.
In 2030.
It's right in fucking 2070.
He's going to come out here the same time Cyberpunk gets released. That's what's going to happen.
Coming soon. It'll
But,
be very soon.
We'll go to the Harley dealership and we'll rent a bike. And we'll get a bike with a sidecar, and the three of us will all go down, and we'll go on some sort of motorcycle trip.
I don't want to do
We'll
that.
go on a motorcycle trip to the Clown Hotel.
I want to go to the Clown Hotel, but I don't want to be in a motorcycle.
Come on,
No,
man.
you just gotta go. You gotta go. You'll be in the sidecar.
I don't want to be in the sidecar.
You'd be a sidecar
I
buddy.
don't want to be
You're
the
kind-
sidecar guy.
Sidecar Cody, we'd call you.
Sidecar Cody. You can't pass up the opportunity to
Am
be
I
able to
not
be called that.
Too large to be in a sidecar.
No.
I feel like I'm much too large.
Well, we'll get Thor in a fucking sidecar. We'll see what that looks like.
I'm a big boy. I don't feel like I would fit in a sidecar.
Oh, God. But you'd be so cool.
No, I don't want to do that. I
Oh.
want to see the Clown
Shoot.
Hotel with the no ghosts, but
Yeah.
I just want to go because I want Travis to be scared.
Dude, yeah. Like,
man.
I've learned I'm very scared of ghosts.
He's so
Ask me
scared
how
of
I know.
everything, dude.
Why are you afraid of something that doesn't exist?
Because video games make it very real.
Well, and you believe in it, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So there's that.
And
That
that's the
sucks.
thing, is you can't prove that it doesn't exist.
Except for all the, evidence against it. But,
Okay, what solid evidence says that it does
the
not
fact that
exist?
there's no evidence that it exists.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Well, that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
If
Oh,
you would
I
have had
hate-
if you would have had that argument, let's say 30 years ago, even, right? Fair enough, right? Okay, fine. But now in fucking 2020,
Yeah.
every single person has a camera and a video camera on them all the fucking time. And by now, I guarantee you, someone would have caught something and put it online that was irrefutable.
I don't get that the proof that it exists is that we don't have proof that it exists.
Yeah, that is such that's a logical fallacy, and it's bullshit.
Because usually when science
you're a
proves
logical
things, if they do a test over and over and over and over again with the same results, then the result is the result. But for some reason, the fact that we keep getting no evidence is further proof that they exist to these people.
Well, right? Hold on. No, like you guys are saying there's absolutely no evidence, but there are.
It's all bullshit.
You're saying it's all bullshit because it can't be proven one way or the other. Because a lot of those clips, like there are a few clips out there that are genuinely authentic, and everybody's like, "Yeah, that is an odd clip."
Genuinely authentic.
Don't know that.
Like no. And by saying that, it means that it was not tampered with, so they're not sure of what you're seeing, but we can't say one way or the other.
Again, you just go to the most illogical explanation of like, I saw a thing. Oh, it wasn't just my eyes, or it wasn't just the light or the dust or whatever in the room. No, it was a fucking spirit that died and is still hanging out in the hotel because he can't find his way to heaven.
Well, listen, last night I was playing Phantasmophobia, and the grandma with the scythe. Yeah, the grandma with the scythe seemed pretty real to me. I saw her.
I saw her too, but
I done seen her.
Oh, were you still around when that happened?
I was around for the entire thing. I just didn't get to like actually look at it a lot because I was.
Oh, I thought you had to go to the gym, or was that the last time?
No, I went to the gym right as you were ending. I said I gotta go to the gym, and then you wanted to play one more hunt, and then the other guy couldn't.
Oh, and they said no. Yeah.
So I actually saw the whole thing. I didn't look at it all, but I did see the picture of the grandma with the thing with the sickle.
No, that was scary.
Sickle.
It wasn't scary, Travis.
It was scary because I was
really
in the room.
Not that scary. That game is not that scary.
You're not that scary, Cody.
Thank you. I'm not trying to be scary.
I make no judgments on the game because I haven't really seen it at all. But
no, it's not scary.
It's very scary. Cody's not afraid of anything because he forgets that he saw it like 10 seconds later.
I will always admit that games are always scarier when you are the one playing them.
That's true. But I can also say that this game was not scary.
Okay, the chat probably makes this game like one of the scariest things because you don't use Discord or anything, right? You use just it's either push to talk or you could just have it open, but it's proximity based. So if they're like really far away from you, you can hear them talking and it sounds like they're way far away, and you can yell at them and you can hear somebody yelling really far away. And then you use radios, like you have a button to make it radio. But the ghost can turn off your fucking radio, so you could be screaming for assistance, and they will not come help you. Which, by the way, Dalton, when you're watching this, I'm still upset about the garage.
The garage?
No, dude, okay, so I was in the garage. I was in the garage, right?
No shit?
We're in the garage.
Wait, where were you?
I was in the garage. Did you know I was in the garage? I was in the garage.
Okay, who was in the garage?
Was you in the garage?
So I had my headsets on, and
was the headset in the garage?
The headset was in the garage, but I was there in the garage too.
Okay.
But I had the lights off, and I was trying to talk to the stupid fucking ghost through the spirit box.
Wait.
In the garage. The spirit box was also in the garage.
In the garage?
Okay.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. Was the garage open?
No, it was closed. It was very closed in the garage.
But the lights were on in the garage.
No, they were off the garage?
In the garage. I was in the garage.
Okay.
Everybody stopped listening at this point. But I'm in the garage.
No way. Wait, what? You didn't tell us that before. We need to know this kind of
folks,
stuff.
We have new information here.
We set up a camera.
He was in the garage
to watch me in the garage.
Oh shit!
And I have the stupid spirit box with the lights off in the garage.
Okay.
And
are we playing
I'm trying
Clue
to
now?
talk to the spirit that apparently likes the garage. And fucking, I'm telling Dalton to come save me because I hear something go, and like, it's so bad, Aaron. With my nice headset on, it fucking goes, hey, in my ear. Fucking spirit kid. And it scared the shit out of me.
Fucking
and then I started hearing
dick.
footsteps behind me, and fucking I was like, oh my God, it's in here. Dalton, come save me. And he's like, nope, and ran away. And I didn't have a flashlight, and I was stuck in the garage with a fucking ghost.
Sounds like a great friend.
You know, he's kind of not so great in tight situations. He kind of runs away.
So I watched a lot of that stream. Like, I was listening to all of it, but his friends are not the people you want in a tough situation.
No, if you're in an actual ghost situation.
Stuff done, and like, just any slight noise or light or anything, I'm so scared, and they would run away, and Travis would be the only one in the room, just constant. I was like, wow, I do not want to have to deal with anything with these guys.
You know what's funny too? Because me and you are the exact opposite.
Yeah, like if you hear something, I'm gonna run face first into the spirit. Give me that spirit. Come here, bitch.
No, like, seriously, like, because I'm sitting in the room trying to talk to the ghost, and they like think they heard a footstep, but it'd be like I shifted my position, and they'll be like, oh, and run out completely out of the house.
It was actually annoying.
It sounds pretty annoying, actually.
I was like, you guys, we gotta get the spirit. Actually, it was pretty funny though. At the end, though, at the end, we pissed the spirit off like a lot, and like we could see, we were outside in the van because we were trying to figure out what kind of ghost it was, and we could see the lights like flickering on and off in the house and stuff. And
Ghost rave.
We were going back.
Crab rave.
Crab rave. But we were going back inside, and I sent Dalton in first, and I closed the door behind him.
That was funny.
Dude, the spirit almost got him because he barely got out, and then it locked the door, and you could hear it like in there fucking trying to get through the door.
That's awesome.
Oh, I wish
It
I
was
would have got
actually
him.
a lot of fun watching them play, though.
Yeah.
And I made a joke I was very happy with because
It tickled ya.
it made me laugh because Travis likes to say the ghost's name a lot because I guess it pisses him off in the game.
Yeah,
And
they
his
don't like their
friends
name
are
being said.
Giant scaredy cats, so they don't want to do it.
The game's listening to your chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
It'll
kinda cool.
knows
And it
what
has
you're
voice
doing.
recognition, so you know what you're saying.
Yes. It's a really good game. I love it.
It's not really good. It's got a lot of good ideas that they haven't fleshed out yet.
It's
I think
beta,
it can
dude.
be really
It's
good.
beta. It's beta.
That's what
You're
I'm
a
saying.
For a beta, it's fantastic.
Fantastic's a stretch. Anyways, so Travis likes to just go in there and spam the name. Of
course.
You know, Billy Bartley, whatever the name is.
Billy Bartley.
Billy Bartles.
Last night, there was one that was Charlie Brown, wasn't it? Charles Brown?
That was the
Charles
first
Brown,
time he
Charles
played. There was one last night that was Charles Martin,
Brown. Yeah, and then
and they didn't
Billy,
want him to say the name, so he kept saying names that were like close to it.
Milton Bradley.
He would say like, you know, Barles Flarton and stuff like that. And
Gnarls Barkley?
I typed in his chat Gnarls Martley. And I was very proud of that joke. And Travis seemed to like it too, but his friends didn't react at all, and I was sad.
I don't think they'd know who that is, honestly.
I thought that was a good joke, Gnarls Martley.
But did you and Johnny D seem to be friends again after that one?
Yeah, I guess so. I was kind of mad that we were. I wanted to yell at him.
Yeah, no, you guys
I have a
were
feud with
getting
one of
along.
his subscribers, Johnny D.
Yeah, him and Johnny D don't get along apparently.
Yeah. Apparently we did last night, though. Yeah. We both wanted Travis to throw a tampon at the ghost.
Tampon.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have
there
the
was
option.
a tampon that you can light on fire.
A flaming
It
tampon.
was, what was it? It was like sage or
Smudge
something like
sticks.
that?
It was a smudge stick.
Smudge sticks.
But it looked like a tampon.
It so looked like a tampon on the shelf.
What's a smudge stick?
He smudged the ghost away.
It's a bundle of sage that you okay, so I believe this is a Native
Shit, what did I
American.
This is more stuff that
Isn't this
totally
a Native
works on
American?
ghosts,
Yeah,
even
this
though
is
it's
a
never been
professional
proven to
real
work on
ghost
ghosts
things.
because ghosts have never been proven to be ghosts.
Right,
Yeah, no, except
So
they
this is
have.
a thing
But
people say that it works.
Except they have.
This is one of those things that works, apparently.
I think
Oh,
that
okay.
it's a Native American thing, and you just
It
light
is.
sage on fire and let the smoke go, and
You've
the smoke
seen,
is supposed
right?
to remove bad
in like
spirits.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Where they're like,
I'll be right back.
The shit around.
Yeah, I thought that was more like a Catholic thing, though.
Hold on, right back.
I think they use it too.
Hmm.
I think like anybody that believes in ghosts things, use sage.
Or God.
Because sage is supposed to like cleanse the fucking house of the spirit for some reason. They don't tell you why or how they figure that out.
Is it just angry spirits? Is it specifically angry spirits, or am I kicking out grandma who's actually kind of being cool?
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't know if there's like you can set like a limiter on your sage.
Right. I need like low end sage here. You know, just
also they've never explained how they figured out that it works.
Right.
This is my problem with all this ghost stuff. They're like, well, the spirit box works because it cycles through fucking radio frequencies, right? And it goes so fast that you can't hear the thing, but the ghosts can interact with it and speak into it.
Oh.
How?
Right.
Just tell me that. Tell me how you know that.
Like I hear a lot of pseudo.
Yeah.
Where's
There's
the
a lot
science?
of little things that are thrown in, and then a lot of bullshit on top of it.
And I was like, so if I take apart this spirit box, right, and I go and I check exactly how this things work, I'm not going to see like a little file in there with a bunch of random speaking voices that just pop through.
Well, that's the other thing with like the thing they use called like an ovilus.
Okay.
Okay, it's a little device that says words. It has a database in it of words. And the ghosts can manipulate the frequency of it to make it say words.
That's
Again,
already...
That's in the thing.
Okay.
Again, they don't tell you how the ghost does that, or how they know that the ghost can do that, or how they figured that out,
or how the ghosts knew to do it in the first place.
Exactly. Why does the ghost just know that this device will let them say words with a frequency, and it'll just say random words? Like you'll be sitting there holding it and talking to the air because that's what you're doing.
Right. And it's just like piss.
Yeah, it's just peckles, like for no reason, you know.
It's like, oh, it's talking about how its dick got chopped off. I see now.
Well,
that's why it's so angry.
They go into these places and it's like, it'll say, killed. It's talking about how it was murdered. Like, yeah, because you put killed in the goddamn machine, so it would say that from time to time.
Also kind of a prerequisite to be a ghost is to be dead.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you don't have to be killed, though.
I didn't know he was here.
Right?
Oh, fuck. What's up, buddy?
Like, I'm so disappointed in the game, though. I haven't had the spirit box work yet, though.
Yeah, I don't think that mechanic works.
No, I've seen it. Like, I've watched other people play, and it works for them, and it'll say kill.
Yeah, of course it will.
Well, of course.
Because it's fucking cliche bullshit, but...
Yeah.
I just don't... The Ovilus thing is the one for me that is the biggest bullshit. Because how do you know that that machine isn't just set up to say random words?
Which one?
I mean...
At a completely random interval. You know
obviously
what I mean?
Is. Yeah. You can... Like, anyone who's got a fair amount of, like, tech knowledge can pull that thing apart, look at the data, and see how it's got just a randomizer put on there.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, yeah, it's a database full of words that are spoken, and then it has a randomizer put onto it.
Yeah.
Bam.
I don't understand. And then, like, the spirit box thing is even worse because it just cycles through radio frequencies. Mm-hmm. They'll pick up part of a fucking Garth Brooks song and be like, oh my God, the ghost is a fucking country fan.
It's like, oh, the ghost has friends in low places.
That's the song I was thinking of. I like that song. I don't know.
The ghost is from hell.
I don't understand how they come up with all this technology and they know that this is how it works with the ghosts, even though you can't prove any of it. But you want us to accept it because there's no way that we can disprove it?
Are you telling me that my spirit box that told me that it was a cowboy from hell is wrong?
No, you were probably dealing with cowboys from hell.
Yep.
I think I was. I was like, what are you? It's like, I'm a cowboy from hell.
Come on, girl.
Dang.
Yeah, it's just silly. And I'm open, like, I'm an idiot, right? We're all idiots.
Stupid as shit.
So I'm not
That's why we have a podcast.
That, I don't know everything.
Yeah.
So maybe there are ghosty ghosts, but none of this fucking evidence.
Big air quotes.
Hard air quotes on that one.
That's the thing, is like none of the evidence is substantial enough to say that, yes, ghosts are real.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't even call anything close to substantial. There's
it's not even kind
everything is perfectly refutable.
Yeah, but they don't
There's shit that's interesting, but like I said, it still could be proven wrong in some way, shape, or form. Just because you can't with what like for example, if you pick something up on video, just because like the video looks really convincing and you can't explain it using just that video, it doesn't mean then irrefutably this must be a ghost, right?
Also, you have to kind of assume, anytime you're looking at any footage, you have to assume that someone's trying to fake it, and you have to go like, okay, how could this have been faked? And was it done in post production? Was it done practically? We've had practical effects for like 100 years, probably more than that now, and like some of the old techniques that have been around for a long, long time are very good.
Yeah,
and
these people do have a conflict of interest of, of something to gain out of faking this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right. So, you
more
make all
so
the
now
money.
than ever.
Have you guys seen the dude, though, that like just an example of how little stupid videos can make a lot of money? There's a dude from Idaho Falls up here that was riding around on a longboard and drinking out of a jug of cranberry juice.
Okay, I'm so glad you brought this up.
Listening to Fleetwood Mac, and it's just blown up.
Why?
I don't understand it.
Me.
Like, I mean,
Jessica
good for him because it really helped him out. Like, I watched a little interview on it, and the reason he was riding his skateboard to work is because he doesn't have a car, and he made enough money to like put a down pament on a car from the video.
That's great.
And like it helped him out, so I'm glad for him. But like,
Aaron's struggling with something.
I need to stop you there. What happened? Like,
so it was just a video of him riding his skateboard to work, listening to Fleetwood Mac.
That's it?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was just a dude. Was this TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah,
fucking TikTok, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
TikTok makes no goddamn sense.
It doesn't. I just talked to Jess.
Why
about
was this
last
entertaining?
night because she keeps flipping through the.
I mean, it was a very relaxing video.
It was stupid. Calming. It's just a guy on a skateboard with a fucking jug of cranberry juice.
Listening to Fleetwood Mac. He's just chilling.
That's not entertainment.
And I'm sorry, I'm glad it helped the guy out and everything, but he does not deserve that money. He didn't do anything for it.
I mean, he was just vibing, right? He's just vibing.
Fuck that guy.
He do be vibing.
He do be vibing. I don't understand it.
I
don't have anything against the guy. I just don't get it.
That doesn't seem like...
There was one variation of it that I found very funny, though. Because everybody's doing... Because that's what TikTok is, right? One person does a thing, it gets popular. They all do the same exact thing.
Of course.
Without changing anything, because they think they're being creative.
Licking ice cream. Yep.
So, but one guy did the stupid vibin' video on the skateboard, but he's got like a pumpkin on his head, a jack-o'-lantern, and he's got pumpkin spice coffee. And he's got like a Halloween sweater.
That's pretty cool.
And he's like vibing and he's like on his skateboard and he just takes the coffee and dumps it all on his face and it goes
I saw
everywhere.
that one.
That one was funny and that one deserves money. But the other ones are stupid.
I actually saw that one. I didn't see the original one. That one's good. And
it's funny, yeah.
And it's relevant to the current time, almost on the whole Halloween train.
I actually
funny, it's clever.
relate to him very much because I would also like to dump pumpkin spice things on my face.
That makes sense. You seem like that kind of guy.
Super funny, but all the other ones are people just doing the cranberry juice shit. I'm like, why?
Yeah,
I don't.
Dude, you know what? I'm kind of disappointed we didn't talk about
balls.
Like we didn't talk about the debate at all. That was funny.
Fuck that.
I didn't want to talk about it.
That was comedy.
On that fucking note. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Bernie
if you did enjoy it, please
both
like this fucking video.
We need our champion to get out there.
Share the shit out of it.
A triple threat debate next time.
Triple threat.
With a special guest referee.
The lights go out and just a rope comes down from the rafters. Here comes Bernie.
Bernie descends with a fucking baseball bat.
A chair. It's always a chair.
Well, it was a Sting reference.
It wasn't. Gotcha. It was a fucking Sting reference. Gotcha. I'm so proud that fucking Cody picked that up.
You're proud of me that I knew a wrestling reference?
Well,
talk to me for any amount of time, and you'll be so proud of me.
That's the only wrestler. That's the only wrestler I know, and I'm just glad that you got it right away.
Of course I did. Sting was awesome-ish.
The original Sting before he joined it. Remember the Wolf Pack?
No,
That was
again,
dumb.
you keep saying this. That was not original Sting. Original Sting was Surfer Sting, Stinger Sting with a blonde flat top.
We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
I bet Bernie could like a flat top. Bernie for flat top.